Hola a todos, soy Neftali Galarza, a friend and a supporter of CIELO Fund, cultivating Inland Empire Latino opportunity. CIELO, over its first year, has been able to support 25 organizations with over $280,000. We've been able to support organizations in the desert, in the IE, Central IE, in a lot of them in my hometown, like Todec Legal Services, like Alianza Coachella Valley, like East Valley for Change. We'll be touring and traveling over the Inland Empire, visiting 3 sites in Riverside, San Bernardino, and Highlands. Today we're at the Highlanders Boxing Club here in Highland, California. Let's go check it out. Tony, tell us about Highlanders Boxing Club. When did you open? How'd you get here? And what is it that you do? Because I understand this is not just a boxing club.
We started in 2005. We started a boxing gym thinking that we were able to help and facilitate kids and get them off the streets and all that. But we finally found out that not every kid wanted a box. And that's when we said, let's make the transition of getting maybe a little bit bigger place. And then we finally moved over here. But altogether, it's going to be 19 years this September. As we started growing, I figured out that boxing and intervention and prevention was well, and it was great. But then when the kids got older, they said, hey, coach, we need a job. Hey, coach, we need a high school diploma. Hey, coach, I want to, go to school, become a teacher. And then I said, you know what? It's time to elevate and transform this gym into something bigger than just a boxing gym. And one of the most awesome things that we've done that we're so grateful for was the actual grant, from the CIELO Fund, because that actually helped us with expanding our summer program for education for some of the kids that need more school, or that actually just need to actually lower their trauma or need the intervention or any type of school that they need at our facility here. So
you chose to come back to your community, start a boxing club that eventually became something bigger than a boxing club. What was that motivation, inspiration that drove you to do this?
Getting in trouble and having people on the outside looking in saying that I'm able to accomplish things and motivate me and actually guide me. Those are one of the things that wanted me to give back, especially helping the same type of youth and kids and families that I grew up in the same community. That was one of my motivations. And not only that, but just to inspire to be better and my faith and my belief in God, restore this community with education programs and just helping kids and families that actually need it, from the same background and the same part of the community where I'm from, and now it's not just we're helping kids here, we're helping kids, Yucaipa, Redlands, San Bernardino, even Indio, Riverside, so, it's been a blessing to actually have those talents.
Tell us more specific to your partnership with CIELO and what it's meant the last year. How has that impacted the work you've done and what have you been able to do?
They've been big supporters of ours for not just this year, but for a long time now. And without their support or their funding, some of our programs would fail. They would fail. And these elements and these other components that we're able to add, like education, intervention, and the summer program, which the kids are here, they're loving it, they're learning. We're talking to them about trauma, they're lowering their trauma, they're getting involved, they're learning how to speak, they're learning about the real speech and all the education part. It's a beautiful thing that they have this CIELO Fund, and we're so happy that we're able to actually get those funds, because without that, we wouldn't be able to do these programs, and a lot of these kids would be lacking the knowledge of education and what they need to actually strive, or they're able to come here and learn and thrive.
Hola amigos, aquí estamos en San Bernardino con Mónica Robles, la fundadora y directora de la Asociación de Emprendedores, una organización que se dedica a ayudar y a empoderar a la comunidad latina a que sean sus propios jefes. Mónica, platícanos de la asociación, qué significa para usted, y platícanos de usted también, cómo es que la historia de Mónica que llegó a crear esta organización y lo que están haciendo hoy en día.
Donde a través de las clases de liderazgo que estuve dando, que me pidieron apoyo para poder crear un programa que apoyara a mujeres que habían sufrido violencia doméstica. Mi reto más fuerte fue cómo voy a compartir esta información de crear un negocio con mujeres que su autoestima obviamente no estaba en el mejor nivel. Y al estar creando el programa y con la filosofía de John Maxwell, ¿verdad? Que es empoderamiento y desarrollo de liderazgo, combiné esos 3 pilares con la parte técnica y el mismo currículum que escribí en el 2016 es el currículum que ahora tenemos. Y vi la necesidad de nuestra comunidad de querer saber más. Cómo ya inicié el negocio ahora que sigue con los siguientes pasos. Entonces eso a mí me motivó para continuar trayendo el mensaje, la información completamente gratuita, y fue ahí cuando tomé la decisión de fundar la Asociación de Emprendedores en octubre del 2018.
El cielo es el límite. Platícame qué significa CIELO para usted, la organización de CIELO, y lo que el fondo, la beca que le dio, cómo fue que le ayudó a su organización.
Estoy yo muy contenta de haber conocido a la organización CIELO, ¿verdad? Y al haberme enterado de que estaba